We're back for another edition of Inside Cardinal Camp, taking you through the 2025 fall training camps of our fall sports teams here on campus. Today, we're joined by another one of our national championships, the Wheeling women's rugby team, who in their inaugural season came out strong in 15 season, bringing home the NCR Division I 15's national title. It took a lot of hard work from a lot of veterans, and a lot of those veterans are back this season. Alexis Dallas, Bella Galata back to lead the way, but also a core of new guys coming in, with Ken Pape having a roster of over 60 athletes for the upcoming 2025-15 season. Before we get into a preview of this year, let's take a look back at the success from last year's national championship run.
You have to compete with everybody out here. You have to be working, and it's holding all of us accountable to be better.
We worked so hard against all odds, and we still came out on top.
We raised our difficulty setting this year.
Immediately. Pitches it to Galata. Galata to Emma Ty. Ty, 5, trying to run over defenders. Plows her way, and she touches it. Pitched out to Galata. Galata to Stewart. Stewart to Dallas. Dallas gets it to Tamsin Boyce, and Boyce touches it down. 6 minutes into the new half. When he took over the program last spring, Ken Pape had one goal: to get his team to a national championship level, and they did just that. Now they come into 2025 with a target on their back, with several teams from across the NCR looking to take them down. Head coach Ken Pape talks about the expectations of being a national championship club and how they plan on defending that national title.
Around the league, and obviously we played Southern Nazarene in the championship last year, and they really set the bar for us. That was our goal at the whole time, was to face Southern Nazarene in a championship, and to get a chance to face them was great. And they're an amazing team, well coached. But now we're the leader of the pack, and watching Southern Nazarene's recruiting this past year has been awesome. Because every time we would sign someone, they would sign somebody. So, of equal caliber. So, it's exciting because the level of rugby in the U.S. is growing, and where Southern Nazarene had the target last year, I feel like we've got the target this year. We've only graduated one player, so a lot of teams are really gunning for us. We don't hide our game film, so everybody knows what we do and how we do it. And it's been great energy around the league. It's exciting. When teams call and know that they're facing Wheeling and they still want to face us, and it's great. The absolute want of our players. And them knowing that we've got the target, they're taking that seriously, and they're not going to give it up easily.
We're back on Inside Cardinal Camp, joining the Wheeling University women's rugby team today for their 2025 fall training camp. Currently joined by Wheeling University women's rugby player Bella Galata. And Bella, obviously a big year for you girls last year. You won a national championship in 15s. What was that like in your first year to kind of bring this program onto the scene with a bang?
Yeah, so honestly for that was super important, super big for us. We came here knowing we had something to prove, not even the fact thinking that we were going to win nationals, but we just wanted to be a good team off the rip, and we were more than a good team. We went undefeated and brought home a ring, which is what the goal is. But bringing that here, that put a lot of pressure on us to set the expectations high from the beginning and keep the girls. We brought in a lot of freshmen to keep them on track with us and make sure that they know their role and what they're supposed to be doing so that we could have a fresh flow going into the season.
And for you, you were the primary kicker for the team throughout the year. Talk about the importance for you getting those conversion kicks the way you did. You made over 70% of your conversion kicks. How important was that, and how big was that for you?
Yeah, so honestly, last season, I wouldn't say that we were in many games that it was coming down to kicks, but when we went down to I don't know, it was for playoffs. We were facing Virginia. It was a 4-point game, so if any of those kicks were to be missed or if they made all their kicks, it would have been a tied game. So I think it's very important to be able to escalate off those kicks because it literally can make or break the game. And if you're that person to miss that kick, it's all that pressure, and you're not taking the fire for it, but you're feeling bad for the outcome of it.
And you were one of 4 All-Americans on this team. Talk about what that was like for you to win that All-American award here and kind of join your girls on that stage.
Yeah, honestly, it was truly an honor. I mean, Lex, Monster, we had, I think Emma Ty was the other All-American. It was just a blessing sharing the field, being able to say hey, I'm an All-American with them, because those are the people that I look up to on the team, because I know they're great players, I know they're great leaders. So it's just good to know that I fit in with them. They're the big dogs on our team. They show us what to do, they put us in our place, and obviously I'm a captain with them, but outside of that, it's more than just that. It's the help with it and knowing that it's not just the pressure on me or just the pressure on them, that we could all work together and lead the rest of the team.
Currently joined by Wheeling University women's rugby player Bella Galata. And Bella, you mentioned a little earlier, a lot of new freshmen on this team. Talk about what it's been like incorporating them into the fold and kind of teaching them the Wheeling way.
Yeah, it's been chaos, We have a lot of personalities, which, it's great. It's great, honestly, because it's brought a lot of people, even from last year. We had a little bit of shy people, but, it's just the different, cultures, the different personalities, all the clashing coming together. It's bringing new sides of people out that, it's just great to see. It's great to see people opening up like this. It's great to see the competition, because last year we knew, you're competing with one person. You got to beat out one person. But this year, the flanks, they have, 8 of them. It's you have to compete with everybody out here. You have to be working, and it's holding all of us accountable to be better for not only ourselves but our team.
And for you, you're once again a captain this year. Talk about how you continue to grow in your leadership role and kind of some of the things you're going to be doing this year.
Okay, so I'd say with the amount of freshmen we brought in, a lot of them are backs, and I'm one of the backs captains. So I think it's important to be able to not necessarily control them, but help them and manage them so that they know what they're doing, so that I could lead them and be able to lead them. I need to be able to adapt to how they learn, and obviously I don't know them yet. There's 26 freshmen, so it's going to take a little bit of time, but being able to adapt to how they're learning and what they need from me, it's just going to be a big help, and it's going to help us to get better and push together.
And finally, last question we're asking everybody: what can fans expect when they come see Wheeling women's rugby this year?
Big hits, a lot of freaking points, and a good win.
Thanks.
To Bishop Smith Field. Let's go.
Thanks, Bella. Good luck this year. Can't wait to see you out there.
Thank you.
We'll be right back on Inside Cardinal Camp.
Our mission as educators is to help you grow, explore, and achieve your aspirations. When our seniors graduate, they receive more than just a diploma. They leave Wheeling University with clarity, purpose, and the confidence that they need to succeed throughout their career. Exceptional experiences, exciting opportunities, meaningful guidance, and lifelong friendships. This is the foundation and academic excellence we believe in. That's the Wheeling University difference.
We're back on Inside Cardinal Camp, currently joined by the Wheeling University women's rugby team and women's rugby player Alexis Dallas. And Alexis, big year obviously for you girls last year, won the national championship in D1. For you, you win the MVP. Talk about last season, the whirlwind it was and what it was like.
It was rewarding to win that championship because we worked so hard against all odds and we still came out on top. We had a phenomenal season and we had a great turnout. For me, the MVP was just okay, you can sit down, you did it, you got the work done, because the year that we had was hard. We fought so hard. We went through so much stuff to get to where we were, and then somebody put a trophy in my hand, and I was like, okay, now I can rest. But that lasted about 2 minutes because I knew we wanted to run it right back again, and even though we didn't get it in the spring, we took that and we thought about it and we planned, and now we're here and we're running it right back in the fall.
And for you, during the year, you also got some chances to play on the national stage at the All-Star level as well. You and Tamsin Boyce going to the All-Star game in January. What was that experience like for you to get among some of the best rugby players in the country?
It was great. I liked seeing people that was also at the level or even better than me, because it taught me a lot. I got to learn. I got to see people play in a different experience. I got to meet a lot of new people. And for me, for my rugby career, it gave me the thought, the place, the platform to continue to, even though once I graduate, leave my Wheeling family, that I know where I want to be and how to get there now.
And we've seen your success on the offensive side, but you're also one of the captains on the defensive side. You deliver some of the hardest hits out there. Talk about the defensive strategy and what goes into that side of your game.
I know that I got teammates to back me. So if I'm going hitting the girl I need to as hard as possible, I know once I get up, I know the next girl's gonna hit her as same as I did, or even better than that. It's to know that my team can back me up, and I don't have to worry that much. It is rewarding to know that there's girls around me that has my back regardless. Because if I make the hit and somebody else grabs the ball, that's teamwork right then and there.
Currently joined by Wheeling University women's rugby player Alexis Dallas. And Alexis, obviously having won that national championship last year, you have a target on your back this year. A lot of teams coming for you. Talk about what it's going to be like to get into those battles this year and kind of defend yourselves.
Exhilarating. That's all I can say, because we know that people wanted to get it right back on us, but little do they know we want it even more than we did last year. It's going to mean a lot more to give them the exact same sauce we gave them to them, and it's just going to be fire. And I can't wait to meet those people, meet those teams that want to play us as hard as we played them, so we can show them exactly why we played them the hard as we did.
And head coach Ken Pape said this year's schedule even harder than last year's schedule. Talk about preparing for a schedule where you're going to see some new teams, some harder competition, and what that does for you as you guys prepare for your own postseason run.
It gives us something to work for. It gives us like, this is our goal, and now we have to work our butts off. Like right now, putting the work in and the heat, 90 degrees, 3 times a day, this is exactly what it is accounting for those hard teams that we know we're going to play. It's like everyone thought we played all these easy teams, got an easy route. Okay, now we got all these hard teams, and we're going to have the same exact route, same exact routine, and change nothing.
And finally, what can fans expect when they come see Wheeling women's rugby this year?
A whole lot of wins, a whole lot of tries, a whole lot of energy. That's what it is.
Thanks, Alexis. Good luck. Can't wait to see you out there.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll be right back on Inside Cardinal Camp.
They'll just watch the time run out. Is it a goal? It is. At the last second, it's Jack Rowe. Lindsay, have yourself a day. First a grand slam, and now a walk-off single to left field. The Cardinals win this one 10-9. And it's over! It is over! The Wheeling Cardinals complete the comeback! An improbable victory! Oh my goodness! Coming around to score is Kresick, and the Cardinals walk it off. 6-5, your final score.
It was awesome, just knowing that you had a ton of people in the stands cheering you on, knowing you were backed up the whole game. Everything you did, you felt like you've been supported, especially all season. Everybody's been here all season long, and it means the world to us.
Yeah, it's huge. We love the energy. It helps us a lot. You know, we get momentum. Like, we went up, 7-1 in the first. So it really helps when we have a crowd here, and it gets the boys buzzing a lot.
You know, a lot of our fans came out, and a lot of the other wrestlers came out, so it was really nice to have all that support.
Everyone was so supportive. I think just doing the skills and seeing the crowd cheer us on, or when I do my passes, seeing them cheer me on, it was really great sportsmanship, and I really enjoyed that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
We're back with the Wheeling women's rugby team on Inside Cardinal Camp, currently joined by Wheeling women's rugby, one of the captains, Emma Ty. And Emma, last year, big year for you guys. We talked to Bella Galata and Alexis Dallas about it. What was that like, that whirlwind of a season? You come on campus, start the program, and end it with a national title.
I honestly thought it was very surreal. But in the moment at Nationals, I think it was probably the calmest I've ever felt on a field. So, honestly, I think it was something I could never forget.
And looking at this year's team, a lot of those key contributors from last year are back this year. Dallas, Galata, Tamsin, Boyce, just to name a few. What's that like, having this unit back that knows what it takes to win a national championship?
I think just knowing that I have reliable teammates that will push through and work hard and not be stingy. Like, we all want the same thing. We all want to be better, but we also help each other to get better.
And in this second year, talk about some of the differences with camp. Obviously, you're a more established program, more players this year. What's camp been like this year through this first week?
I will say that camp has been more intense this year than it was last year, and I think it's because we have a national title to defend. Like, we were the underdogs. Probably not many people thought we were going to get where we were. So I think we just have to work harder than we ever have before, because we only did really good. We have to do better than that.
Currently joined by Wheeling University women's rugby player Emma Ty. And Emma, talk about the captain room. You guys have control over this team. You, Bella Galata, Alexis Dallas, a couple others. Talk about that captain room and what it's like being in there.
Honestly, the capped room, I just think of it as a regular room. Like, we have all the other girls come in, we get like good chats, they come ask for advice, and we just try to keep it as if like for them to feel comfortable enough to come in. Like, we're not trying to separate where we're the captains and they're just players, because at the end of the day, we're all players, and we're just here to help them get to their goals. Like, after this, about 4 of us caps are out of here, and we're just trying to leave a legacy.
And talk about some of your goals this year. Obviously, your senior season back here with Wheeling, second year with the Cardinals. Talk about your goals this year.
I think my goals this year is to work really hard. I want to be an All-American. I think I've been working really hard since I was a freshman to try to get there. I've had many setbacks, which is totally fine, but I feel like this year I could really strive for it.
And finally, what can fans expect when they come to Bishop Schmidt Field and see the Wheeling women's rugby team play?
Expect to see the unexpected. Expect to see people blow each other away. Don't ever underestimate anybody on this team, because everybody on this team has something powerful in them.
Thanks, Emma. Good luck this year. Can't wait to see you out there.
Thank you, Zach.
For Wheeling University Athletics, we'll be right back on Inside Cardinal Camp.
Our mission as educators is to help you grow, explore, and achieve your aspirations. When our seniors graduate, they receive more than just a diploma. They leave Wheeling University with clarity, purpose, and the confidence that they need to succeed throughout their career. Exceptional experiences, exciting opportunities, meaningful guidance, and lifelong friendships. This is the foundation and academic excellence we believe in. That's the Wheeling University difference.
Back with the Wheeling women's rugby team here on Inside Cardinal Camp, currently joined by one of the newest Wheeling women's rugby players, Stitch. And Stitch, you're part of a big recruiting class that's coming in this year. Talk about what it was like kind of joining this team and kind of meeting all the girls that are coming in with you.
Man, first off, it just felt like family. It's very family-oriented here. As soon as you come in, they're already willing to help you move all your stuff into your dorms. And it's a tight-knit community, and I really love it here.
And talk a little bit about what the recruiting process for you was like, talking with Coach Ken, learning about the team, and kind of getting here on campus.
The recruiting process was very hard for me. It wasn't easy coming here. I went through a couple trials, but I made it here. I love Coach Ken. I love him down. He's a very down-to-earth man, and he's willing to make anything possible.
And for you, talk about what your first collegiate camp's been like, getting with the girls, going through these first couple of practices. How's camp been going for you?
Oh, man, camp is hell week. So, we getting down, like, it's just crazy. I would say it's very challenging because we are trying to defend the title. We're here for a reason. So, yeah, I will say it's very intense.
Currently joined by Wheeling University women's rugby player Stitch. And Stitch, obviously you mentioned they won a national title last year. Talk about some of the stories you've heard from the girls about that season and how important it is for you to defend that title.
A couple of stories I heard this season is I heard about their defense. They're very known for their defense, very hard hitters. We got a lot of big dogs on this roster, and I just can't wait to see everybody play straight like that.
And for you as one of the new recruits, what can people expect when they see Stitch take the field? Talk about your playing style and kind of what you bring to the team.
Shoot, I say just running through faces. Very smash mouth, Yeah.
And finally, what can fans expect when they come to see you guys play this year?
You're going to expect a very aggressive defense, attack, and also just a lot of girls displaying their IQ and talent.
Thanks, Stitch. Good luck this year. Can't wait to see you out there.
Thank you.
For Wheeling University Athletics, we'll be right back.
We'll just watch the time run out. Is it a goal? It is! At the last second, it's Jack Rowe. Lindsay, have yourself a day. First a grand slam, and now a walk-off single to left field. The Cardinals win this one 10-9. And it's over! It is over! The Wheeling Cardinals complete the comeback! An improbable victory! Oh my goodness! Coming around to score is Kresick, and the Cardinals walk it off. 6-5, your final score.
It was awesome just knowing that you had a ton of people in the stands cheering you on, knowing you were backed up the whole game. Everything you did, you felt like you've been supported, especially all season. Everybody's been here all season long, and it means the world to us.
Yeah, it's huge. We love the energy. It helps us a lot. We get momentum. Like, we went up, 7-1 in the first. So it really helps when we have a crowd here, and it gets the boys buzzing a lot.
A lot of our fans came out, and a lot of the other wrestlers came out, so it was really nice to have all that support.
Everyone was so supportive. I think just doing the skills and seeing the crowd cheers on, or when I do my passes, seeing them cheer me on, it was really great sportsmanship, and I really enjoyed that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
That's a wrap on Inside Cardinal Camp with the Wheeling women's rugby team. Stay tuned with us throughout fall camp as we preview our teams. And for Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.